Hey, good afternoon. This is a little screencast here for Cecile, Scott, and Katie. Yesterday, when we were doing the Google Sites workshop, I ran into a problem where I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to change the title on a web page. And I figured out how to do it, so I thought this would be a quick way of showing you guys. I'll just walk through it quick. So one of my problems was misunderstanding the difference between what was the title of the page, which is right here, and then this bar up here, which is really an option where on every page you can create, it will put the name of the website on here. This part here on home won't necessarily show up for people that view your website. It's just kind of for you as you're editing and working on it. This pops up when it sees that you're logged in, so all this part up here won't show up for other people. So anyway, we didn't have a problem so much changing the name of the page. Like this is a home page. All you have to do is click on the edit part. You go through here and you can change it. You know, in some cases, like instead of home, maybe you want to call this your classroom instead. Just use a different vernacular. Okay, when you're done, save. So, and then saving, and boom, that was no problem. It's this one up here that I was having fits with, and finally figured out that this is the name of the page. I go over here to the gear, which is settings, and I go down to manage site. Click on that, and sure enough, here's the name of our site. And I called it Scott's Demo LMS. This is where you could put in, you know, Mr. Oftedal's first hour classroom if you wanted to have like a classroom specific website. You could also just say, you know, 8th grade science, and then use a single site for all of your classes. And you could even break it down to like separate sections, have their own page, but yet your shared general things are all on one page for all your classes. You know, you want to just, as you're planning it, you want to keep things as simple as possible, so that you're not going back and changing the same information on multiple places. If it's common to all your classes, put it on one page and have them all go to that page for that information. So anyway, so changing the name of my site, I'm just going to change this maybe to, you know, KMS, Kennedy Middle School, and I'll call it Technology Resources. Okay, we'll just say that's mine. All right, show name at top of pages. Here's another problem I had. I had this unchecked. So when I look at it, I just got this pink bar across the top, you know, which was my page. And see, and there was no title, and I couldn't click, couldn't edit anything. But if I go back to here where this managed site is, okay, I've got this name, but I say show the site name, click on save. And bada bing, go to it, and there it is. See, the revised name is there. So that's all it was. It was driving me nuts, but I finally, you know, it took me 10 minutes to really search it out and figure out where it was. So hope that's helpful. If you run into any more questions or any issues with any sites you're starting to work on, let me know, okay? Be glad to help you. And thank you so much for coming to the workshop last night.